Alright, welcome back to the Son of the Morning Comics channel. Before we get started, I'll just ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like what we do here, hit that notification bell, leave some comments if you'd like. If you'd like to visit me over on the Twitters, you can find me at sonofthemorning7. And so we're here with X-Men 9. So, if you haven't watched any of my X-Men videos with the Hickman X-Men, what I'm trying to do is look at them as individual issues that are disconnected, because otherwise I just get too angry with it. Unfortunately, with this one, that was a little bit unavoidable because it's a continuation from X-Men number 8, where of course the new mutants caused a problem, because everything that the new mutants touch seems to turn to shit. So that's the way it goes, I guess. Let's get into the book. So the first part of the book is really about the Kree, how they are wanting to... They've come across this brood who we met briefly in the previous X-Men video, X-Men 8 video, that they're run by mother hives, and they have no control. All of their impulses, everything is controlled by the hive. It's a hive mind. But the Kree and this accuser here have discovered and found a way to turn it patriarchal, oddly enough. Hickman's turning a matriarchal society into a patriarchal society. Isn't that interesting? So they figure out if they can create what's known as a king egg, this is the king egg, that the king egg would be able to control the brood, these crazy spider intergalactic predators, that they could be controlled. The control could be taken away from the mother hive, the mothers of the hives, and to whoever consumes the king egg would then take control. The Kree approved this method, and so that's where we know where the king egg came from. Now, of course, in X-Men issue number 8, those wily new mutants who are always doing the right thing, they just thought it would be a good idea to steal this king egg when they found it, because it seemed like a good piece of booty for them to keep. Now let's take a look at our very large cast of characters for today's X-Men review. We've got Vulcan, Cyclops, Havoc, Brood, Jean Grey, Corsair, Hepzibah, Raza, Chod, Gladiator, Kid Gladiator, Manta, Oracle, Sunspot, and Cannonball. Now, so we got Cyclops in here, and when they realized what this king egg here was in the last issue, they decided they were gonna get it the hell out of Earth so that it wouldn't destroy the Earth. But let's get serious, they were probably more worried about Krakoa. But they've also got invaders ahead that are after. Everybody is after this king egg, as is the Kree accuser. The Kree accuser has some hostages. There's really yes, there's battles, and not a whole lot that really goes on in this comic here. Yeah. And so then they find a place, the X-Men find a place where they could potentially land and, bring the brood that's following to capture the king egg after them, and put potentially more people in danger. But so they crash land, they get out of their thing, and then I just want to read something to you here. This is Jean Grey talking to Scott. She says, imagine living your entire life as a predator, hunting whatever you felt needed to be hunted, consuming whatever you desired to consume. Just consider what it would be like having millions of your species, millions of your race willing to die just to do what could have, so you could have more than what you already had. Consider the appetite of it, the power of it. Just try to imagine what that must feel like. Well, I don't know, Jean Grey. What does that feel like? Does that sort of feel like when you move to an island nation that has technology that allows you to never die, which allows you to become immortal, which will, of course, increase your numbers exponentially over time? We already know that Krakoa and the mutants have their own agenda for things, so some irony there. Now, so once they land, the brood creatures are coming right after them. Some pretty cool art here, I will say, especially on this page here where the brood is attacking the X-Men. They're getting at them pretty good. They are about to be completely annihilated, and then they just stop. Abruptly stop, and nobody knows why. But they are wondering where the egg went, and where did the egg go? Brew ate it. So now it would appear that Brew, one of the X-Men, is now the king of this brood of intergalactic predatory animals. Yeah, the X-Men aren't evil at all. Not at all. So, X-Men number 9. Hickman bringing back the patriarchy. At any rate, thank you for joining me here on the Son of the Morning Comics channel. We'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff.